It's like an energy in the city right now regarding the Jags that they're going to go out to L.A.
And win?
No, the energy is that they're going to go out to L.A. and they're going to lose. And then it's like this energy in the city that we're going to wake up Monday and everything's going to be different. Like Marone's going to be gone. Caldwell's going to be gone. Am I the only one that realizes that Shad Khan, we thought that was going to happen last year?
You're saying Shad is a year behind.
I'm saying I don't think it's going to happen. The more, like, you know how in like stock market, there's people that make a lot of money just playing the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
Like when everybody is,
they bet against.
Yeah, when everybody's down in the market, they buy. When everybody's up in the market, they sell. Like there's, I feel like that a contrarian. That's what it's called. I feel like a contrarian right now because the more and more people I hear say, "Oh, if they lose this game, it's a wrap," the more and more I just go, "I'm not going to get my hopes up." And it's just like these jokers to go out there and pull one out, win one for the Gipper. Next thing you know, now they win 3 or 4 in the year and give Shad a reason not to fire him, and we're picking 12th.
I don't mean to be rude, but who are these people that think he's going to get fired?
There's been reports.
Oh, has there?
Yes.
Well, I mean, remember the report that happened a few years ago.
That was just last year.
No, I'm saying that. No,
Diana Rossini.
Well, no, 2 years ago they were saying that Tom Coughlin was going to fire him.
That don't count because that was your.
And then he was going to take over the head coaching duties.
That don't count. That was your.
Yes. Damn, what is his name?
Jason Lockenfora.
Jason Lockenfora.
Yeah, he's still reporting.
Yeah,
he's going strong.
He's interesting.
It's consistently bad.
He's made a living out of it.
I say that you're a terrible reporter. That's what I say.
Oh, I thought you were going to play Baloo. But Baloo said, "I think you're full of crap."
I don't have that.
Well, you can lose my number.
Don't put it all on Baloo. Y'all double.
I did no wrong. I asked a simple question. I used it in the proper speech too. He used deductive reasoning and then he got mad.
So it was him the year before, and then last year was Diana Rossini who reported. So who will be wrong reporting it this year?
I don't know.
Schefter would never.
Nah, Schefter's not going to put.
He doesn't miss.
I feel like common sense is starting to take hold, and people are just thinking that because they have common sense that says there's a bye week next week. And
like a normal franchise would do this.
That's when you
right, and which is why I just am thinking this isn't going to happen. It's like I was on the Frangie show earlier, and we were draft talk. We were laughing, smiling, talking about Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence, and it just like slapped me. That's too good for this franchise. It's not going to happen like that. I mean, New York, it's gonna go like this. Watch, record this, because this, and it's not me trying to be smart aleck. It's just the way this whole thing works for us. The New York Jets are going to win a game, and in the same day, the Jags will win.
Mm-hmm.
Overtime,
right? Last play.
They'll be down like 18 going into the fourth quarter.
The only way they can win, they're down 16. With 2 minutes left, the only way they can win is to score twice and make two 2-point conversions and an onside
kick.
And
our boy John Brown is the hero with the perfect onside kick.
Watch. Here's what's going to happen. The Jets play the Bills this Sunday at 1:00.
Don't you wish this voodoo on me? It can't be this week.
If the Jets beat the Bills, we have to do something crazy.
Watch. This is going to happen.
Not happening.
The Jets are going to roll, or the Bills are going to roll into New York. And the Jets are going to find some way to beat them at 1:00, and we're going to be happy for the 425 kick. And then the Jags are going to play out of their minds and win. That's the way it works here. Y'all know that. By the way, the rest of the Jets' schedule,
they might not win a game.
Well, they're not going to win a game unless it happens like I just said. Like, listen to this. Bills, Chiefs, Patriots, Chargers, Dolphins, Raiders, Seahawks, Rams, Browns, Patriots.
Darnold's practicing again, so I don't know if you think that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't care if
Flacco hasn't looked.
they may sign John Brown, and if they win, the Jags will win. What? It's just the way it's going to work. I'm prepping myself for it. And by the way, Dolphins, what are you doing?
Man, it was a rough day for me today. But like reading Fitzpatrick's like. That was
We
hurt.
have-
Oh, really?
Yeah, they play.
I wanna hear it.
Gibbs played it earlier. Can you find it?
I gotta
Did
hear
ya?
like the voice, like how
Bro,
it
it's
was.
it is
It had to be a
depressing.
little trembling in there.
I may have had a tear roll down.
Because when I read it, I was like, "Yo, that is exactly what happened." It's like imagine being fired, and then having to go on a Zoom call and hear the person who fired you and the person who replaced you basically have a conversation.
It's
And
just
my heart just hurt all day. Like it was heartbreaking for me. That's the decision and the direction that the organization is going in. And obviously, we've talked in the past, me and you guys, about, how I'm the placeholder and this eventually was going to happen no matter, it was just a matter of kind of when, not if. And it still just, it broke my heart yesterday. And, it's a tough thing for me to hear and to now have to deal with, but, I'm going to do my best with it.
would have been great if at the end of it he'd have said, and I feel like an idiot for clapping when we let Tua in the other day.
And he made that one completion that was badass.
Somebody wrote a tweet that said, and I thought it was a touchdown because I didn't watch the game. Like I was just like, okay, this is the reason Tua's going to make. Only Tua can make that throw.
1 yard.
And I thought, I'm like, okay, we're going to see like this. And it was a scramble. It started, I'm like, okay, well, how's this going to end? And it was just an out route.
It was a 1 yard complete. It was
I was
a
like,
scramble
what?
that shouldn't have been a
The
scramble because
tweet
it was dang
said,
near.
though, that he can only make that play because he's the only left-handed.
Well,
quarterback
they
in the
went on
NFL.
later on and said that. But like,
And he's the
first
only
thing I
one
saw,
dumb
I'm
enough
like-
to go 8 yards deep in the end zone.
I was like, wow. Well, I hope all the best. And I like Flores. But I hope he fails.
It's just weird.
I'm team
They're
I'm
one
team
game.
Fitz.
Oh, what a surprise. You guys are anti-Tua. Wow.
They're one game out of first right now.
It just
Stop
doesn't.
it.
It
We're
just
not
Bills
doesn't.
talking
and the
about
Pats
Joe
lost.
Montana. We're talking about Ryan Fitzpatrick, who, by the way, people don't want to
Has
say
traditionally
this,
sucked.
had 2 picks last week against the Jets, which in dog years is like 14 picks.
Did they win?
Who cares?
Did they win?
Tua could have beat them.
Well, we get a chance
Do you
to
not
see.
agree with that?
We get a chance to see what Tua's going to be able to do
Against the Rams.
against a guy who trains with knives.
Yeah.
Luckily, he's been raised by a guy who beats the hell out of him when he's unsuccessful.
Okay.
So this helps.
I may have to double back on this. I didn't realize that Fitz has 2 games where he threw no touchdowns and multiple interceptions this year.
He hasn't been amazing. I mean, he has had
Well,
some
he
great
was
games
amazing
against
the Jags
and the Jets.
Who
and San Francisco.
Who hasn't been amazing?
I mean, they beat San Francisco 43-17,
True.
bro. And he
That
threw for
was a
350.
beatdown.
I was talking more so about the Jags, who hasn't been amazing.
Yeah, and he threw for 330 against the Bills.
I'm not saying that he hasn't been good, but we know who Fitzpatrick is.
Okay, but give me one reason why Tua should start right now.
Because he's your future. You're not going to do anything this year. Even if you somehow get to the playoffs, you think they have any chance of winning the Super Bowl or even advancing? Like, no, let's see what Tua
so
has.
now it's Super Bowl or bust for Miami?
Isn't that what it should be for everyone?
Heck no, we're just trying to win games in Duval.
I get that. I'm just saying we know what Fitzpatrick is. He's not your future.
Well,
Play
that's
your
true.
future. This is how it works in the NFL nowadays. There is no more sit on the bench for a
But
couple
my point
years.
is, why now? Is it because the bye week?
Yes, and they've been planning on this since the get-go. He knew what
Well, their
was
bye
coming.
week was week 11. Like, it got changed with the whole COVID thing.
Oh, so maybe they were planning on bringing him in at week 12. And they're like, hey, we got to speed up the process. I don't know. I don't see him at practice. I'm just saying we, as a sports media community, are treating Ryan Fitzpatrick like he is like some sort of amazing quarterback.
No, he's not. It was just sad. That was all. That's
It's
the
sad.
only thing. But
I gotta call.
he's made
JJ's bluff on this
Hundreds
one.
of millions of dollars in his career. You know I love Tua.
I gotta call JJ's bluff.
So
he
I have
just
to
said
take this
we are
side.
treating Ryan Fitzpatrick. This is a man who has been pro Jordan Love and what's a good Trey Lance,
Still am.
and he's never seen a play.
I haven't seen Tua play.
You have seen Tua play at
in college,
Alabama.
yeah, of course. I mean, what's your point though?
We at least know what Ryan Fitzpatrick is.
I'm not exactly, and we know he's not going to take anybody to the next level, especially at this point in his career. So, like,
I just think they did him wrong.
I
think they did him wrong. That's it. I mean, I just think.
I mean, I'm the guy who thinks that they should have given Jordan Love some playing time last week in that blowout. What was that about?
Coming off of a win that they had that man on the sideline clapping like for Tua.
It was pathetic.
And then 2 days later, that kid you just started clapping for and that took a selfie on the field 45 minutes after the game. And by the way, he's replacing you.
That's the thing that really bothers me. Like, my man literally sat crisscross applesauce, called his dad,
Mm-hmm.
and then his dad had the nerve to say, Brian Flores is just like his father. Like, there's a relationship. That's when I knew something was up. Like, I maybe it's different in Hawaii.
You just said you like Brian Flores.
I do.
He's
I do
treating
like
him
him.
like he's his son.
I do like him. If I would love nothing more than my kids to be in the NFL, but to play for him. But there's one thing that James Coleman's never going to fix his lips and say. He's just like me. He is his father. Like, it's like,
True.
imagine, like, he's
That's
probably
weird.
telling him, listen, tag along. If you don't listen to Brian, Mr. Coach Flores, you have full responsibility. You have full ability to beat my son.
Do you think his dad
Just like
calls
I
him
would
coach?
beat him. Like, Dad. Imagine like how weird that is. Like, that's probably why he was
Is there
crying. He's
something
like, I'm
that
on
I
a
don't
Zoom
know?
call. I'm on a Zoom call. And he's like, what do you do right here, Tua? Well, Dad,
Wait,
I
don't know about-
read the tight end.
I didn't know about Tua's dad being more physical.
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
No.
He said his dad would like beat him if he didn't
Wow,
win games.
just like that.
When he was in high school. He said when he was in high school. I don't know if it was
When you're in high school, you're like a grown person.
I'm
That's why
sure
he
it
took
was
the
in-
phone out to the field to call him.
Yeah, he had to
He
make
didn't
sure
want to call him in
this-
front of everybody.
So everybody sees.
So his dad saw that
Nothing
play.
crazy can happen.
His dad saw that play.
Dad,
His
I just
dad
want
was
you to
like-
know you're on speakerphone and everyone's watching.
I'm in the middle of the stadium.
Like,
So
Dad.
my
don't do
mom would be like,
this.
you think I give a damn about who's around me? I brought you into this
I'll
world.
take you
I'll
out.
take you out.
I don't have anything against Tua. I don't. I just think they're doing Fitz wrong.
Yeah, they probably could have done it. I don't know. Well, what's weird to me is that they asked him to speak to the media today. It's like, you're not the starter anymore. Why are you?
Hayes brought something up earlier. Are they doing this to try to get a trade for Fitz?
Oh,
Possibly. But, I mean,
so
but-
someone feels sorry for
You
him.
can't
No,
just-
no, I mean Cowboys.
You can't just slightly
Whoa.
humiliate him. You gotta go, man. You gotta go all in on the humiliation.
That's why Hayes gets paid the big bucks, because that's legit. The Cowboys,
They
because
need
Andy Dalton's
something.
looked like trash.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible, awful. It's like NFL version of Treon Harris.
Let's not go that way.
By the way, it's the Sports Den brought to you by ABC Fine Wine and Spirits.
Beat Georgia.
Coming to you from the Quick Draw Rapid
Mullins
Testing
never beat
Studios.
Georgia.
How did we get to
Wow.
this? The man's recovering. He's
Yeah.
trying to be a
Oh,
survivor,
that is
Yeah.
true.
and you were kicking dirt on him.
I apologize. I forgot about his health condition.
Jeez, man. Anyway,
It's spreading pretty good.
make sure you get to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. What jokes do you have?
I don't have. All I said was
I'm trying to read sponsors, and
It
both of y'all
seems
got
to
jokes.
be. It seems to be spreading down there in Florida, and
31 players.
it like they say, it's only it's 3 different ways, but basically your nose, your eyes, and your mouth are how you can spread this. And there's they're very family oriented down there at UF. So I just hope they get that thing contained. Maybe they should not have as close contact with people who aren't truly affiliated with the program. Don't matter how close they are, how much like
They're
a mom
not
they
getting
are.
a paycheck.
Wow.
If my mom had COVID, I mean, I don't kiss my mom in the mouth, but if my mom had COVID, I wouldn't want her to kiss me.
Not even on the cheek.
Wow. I mean,
But you know how you can help that? You can go to Quick Draw Rapid Testing.
Boom.
Go ahead, because I've tried this twice, and y'all got jokes. So both of y'all go ahead with
$40
Quick Draw on ABC.
10 minutes, $40.
$40. You can't have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. But not
No,
with
it's
Baba.
not for
but not with
$40
Baba.
you can have 10 minutes.
But
That's not the
but not-
read.
Not with Baba Bullet, though.
That's not how this goes. It's not 10 minutes for $40. What do you got us doing?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. That's a serious topic. But
This is why they put us on late at night.
Okay.
Go ahead. I've tried it twice. Y'all go ahead.
8-hour hand sanitizer. Make sure you put that on your hands. Put it on different surfaces. Helps you be able to prevent the COVID because prevention is key. Early detection and prevention is key.
8-hour hand sanitizer. Make sure you put that on your hands.
Yeah, I want to make sure because you got to dumb it down for dummies. Because they may put it in their eyes or some other place. Just rub it on your hands.
Remember Tide Pods?
Yeah. Think about all the things that we have
Kids were
that
eating
have
Tide Pods.
That was way back in 2019.
Yeah, Whew, it was so much back
Simpler
in the days.
times.
I was thinking about there was some commercial the other night during the World Series last night, and it was I don't remember what the commercial was for, but it was all about taking care of yourself, washing your hands,
Wearing a mask.
all that stuff. And I was thinking, what if you'd have seen that commercial last year?
Was
Like this time last year, what would you have thought if you saw that commercial and somebody said, "Hey, this is going to be a commercial in 2020"? You'd have lost your mind.
Exactly.
Probably, but it's just I used to think like that even before now. Like even like I say about 2015 is when
2016 kind of changed everything. Like anything's up for.
the reason
I wouldn't
why
be shocked by
is
almost
because I
any-
started looking at all the products that are like cleaning products and all. Like, why are they giving me such details about what I should do in the case of like how many people are just going around just ingesting this stuff? Like, shouldn't it be common knowledge that bleach is probably not something you should just take a shot of?
I've never taken a shot of bleach, so I'm not going to judge it. By the way, you know what's even weirder? You were talking about the commercials. I saw a commercial where, like, a normal one, no one's wearing masks or anything, but they had to put in there, or they felt like they needed to put in there on the bottom in small lettering, this was recorded and taped, filmed pre-COVID.
Really?
No, that's
Yes.
what it was. No.
It's like, so you're not offended that they're not wearing masks.
No,
like,
the
what are we
commercial that I
doing?
saw, it had something on the bottom. It was like an AT&T commercial, and it had something on the bottom that said,
This was
"These
filmed
are
pre-COVID.
it was these are actors in a controlled environment. In our stores, we use masks or
Oh,
something like that."
really?
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
So weird.
Like not one time did I think, "Oh my, they're filming a commercial without a mask. I'm
I'm
not doing business
triggered.
with them."
How dare they?
I actually
Do they care
would
about
prefer
grandma?
to watch my movies and my commercials in a better time.
Yeah, with no mask.
Like it kind of takes me out of the current situation.
It's weird, right?
Yeah,
Especially when there's it's not needed. Like there's that AT&T one where whatever her name is standing in the store by herself, and there's a dude outside with a mask on yelling at her. It's like, we're just doing this to do this.
Have you seen
now.
the AT&T chick outside of the commercials?
I love her.
I got to see her.
Yeah, probably need to look her up.
Voluptuous is a word I don't use often, but I'll use it for her.
I gotta go
Yeah.
check this person out for
Yeah.
research.
Well,
She's exotic. I think she's like Israeli or Iranian or something like that.
oh really?
I've done research.
Oh, nothing about that. College football. You want to talk some college ball?
Yeah.
Please.
College ball coming up next.
1010XL is your home for play-by-play and Navy football.
This week, the Midshipman Battle, Houston. Saturday at 3:30, Navy football. Hear the games all season long on 1010XL AM.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, se-ortho.com. Locations all over town, so there's going to be one right near you. Great team of doctors. That's where I go. You should go there as well. I go there for knee pain. Maybe you have back pain or shoulder pain. Maybe you just need chiropractic medicine or physical therapy, something like that, spine care. They do it all at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Professionals, good at what they do. Get to se-ortho.com. That's Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Today's debate, Beaver Toyota versus Beaver Chevrolet. Why would someone buy a new car from you?
We have an exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on every new vehicle. We offer a competitive wow price plus free oil changes.
Who has the best-selling vehicle?
We have the #1 selling car in the world, the Toyota Camry. Well, we have the #1 selling truck, the Chevy Silverado.
So when is the best time to buy a car?
Right now.
Come see why Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine and Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville deserve your vote.
This message has been approved by Linda Beaver.
If you're a business owner, property manager, or run a restaurant or hotel, are you tired of your garbage company raising their prices with hidden fees? What if you could add to your bottom line and declare your freedom with the exclusive fixed price guarantee at Freedom Waste Management, a family-owned, locally based waste management company? Visit freedomwastemgt.com to talk to an expert and lock in your fixed price guarantee, premium service, and competitive pricing. That's Freedom Waste Management.
Everyone here knows Diamonds Direct is the place to go for the best diamonds at the best prices. But did you know that savvy buyers from as far away as Atlanta, Tampa, Orlando, and other cities now come here to Jacksonville to buy their diamonds? These high-end shoppers have discovered that Diamonds Direct has one of America's best selection of large, rare diamonds, from 3 carats to 10 carats, all certified by the GIA, the most reputable and most trusted gem lab in the world. Because of Diamonds Direct's international connections and tremendous buying power, we're one of only a handful of jewelry stores in the U.S. that carries a large selection of rare GIA diamonds. In fact, Diamonds Direct's multi-million-dollar selection includes a stunning array of high-end Riviera necklaces, 20-carat tennis bracelets, and an extraordinary collection of rare precious gemstones, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and even the really hard-to-find fancy yellow diamonds. Come see why Diamonds Direct right here in Jacksonville is the destination for high-end shoppers all over America. Extraordinary selection, impeccable quality, and unmatched value. Diamonds Direct, off Town Center Parkway next to the Hyatt.
Rediscover the comfort of being home. Prosser here. Lifetime Enclosures can help with sunrooms, screen enclosures, lanai conversions, outdoor kitchens, you name it. They got it. My parents invested in their comfort with Lifetime Enclosures. They love their new and improved outdoor space. By coming into their showroom, you can enjoy up to an additional $450 in savings at Lifetime Enclosures. Their staff observes all CDC guidelines and social distancing. And don't forget to stop by Lifetime Flooring next door. Tell them Jeff sent you. License CRC 028471.
If you're a man over 45, have frequent urination, an urgent need to go, a weak flow, or waking at night to urinate, it's time to consider UroLift. This is Dr. West, urologist with McKeever Clinic. UroLift is a non-invasive outpatient procedure with minimal downtime. If you suffer from an enlarged prostate and want to avoid the sexual side effects of medication and invasive surgery, UroLift may be for you. Contact McKeever Clinic at 355-6583. That's 355-6583.
Let's see if they can sit tight on the Roof It Right hot seat. Hot seat with Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony. Players and NFL experts join Mike and Tony 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL. Roof It Right. Roof It Right so you can sleep at night.
All year long you'll be singing our song. Stay cooler with Bueller. At the head of our class, we make it happen fast. Stay cooler with Bueller. For heating and air, we always play fair. We make the difference because we really care. Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Start off this football season with $50 off a set of Yokohama tires. Mike Dempsey here for Tire Outlet. Tire Outlet has 12 locations all over Northeast Florida and literally wholesale prices to the public and full automotive repair. It's your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs. But right now, for $50 off a set of Yokohama tires, go to tireoutlet.com/offers.
Wholesale prices, premium service. Tire Outlet.
Instant Keys specializes in creating replacement automotive keys and keyless entry remotes, even when all the originals are lost or broken. Instant Keys provides expert service for nearly every foreign and domestic vehicle, including the high-end luxury models like BMW, Mercedes, Lexus, and Infiniti. With Instant Keys, you'll get dealership-level service at a fraction of the cost without the hassles. For honest professional locksmith service, call the best around. Instant Keys, 722-1111.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
It is a Sports Den brought to you by thehumidor.com. Make sure you get to thehumidor.com for all of your cigar needs. Go order a ton of them. Get Are you okay over there? Why is it every single time I try to pay bills?
The mic won't stay still, man. I was getting aggravated. I was about to slam it. Just move over there.
Thehumidor.com. Go get a bunch of cigars. Type in Sports Den at checkout, and you get 20% off. Is that going to be our new thing every time we're talking?
Just try to interrupt it.
Yeah,
makes people pay attention more.
That's true.
Remember the Hamilton?
The
Hamilton group funding.
Yes.
The best read was
in
the
MLS.
worst. Yep.
Randy's nuts.
Well, yeah. Randy's was it's a little different.
Still kind of mad at Randy.
Yeah, man. Just took that from us.
Mm. Let me grab phone line real quick. Willie, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? I don't mean to interrupt y'all. I know y'all fixing to start talking about college, but hey, that Todd Wash guy has got to go. Hey, give Bob Stoops a call.
James, what do you think about Bob Stoops?
I think Bob Stoops don't want to do nothing.
You don't think he would want to be a defensive coordinator for the Jacksonville Jaguars?
That work?
Hey, the money's right.
How much do DCs get paid in the NFL? Real question.
I don't know.
Let's ask Willie. Willie, how much do you think they get paid?
I honestly don't know.
I don't either. That's why I'm asking you. I don't. I have no idea what coordinators in the NFL get paid. I mean,
but I believe he can make our defense better than what it is.
Probably. It can't be worse. The average salary is approximately $850K.
That's it?
Oh, this
Willie
is
ain't
from
coming.
like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Willie ain't coming, or Bob ain't coming. I said Willie, like I'm talking about Willie Taggart.
For a head coach, he'd come for a head coach salary, wouldn't he?
Oh wow, Monty. Oh, this is old too.
I don't know. All right, appreciate it, Willie. I like Willie. In our short time together, like Willie seems like.
You know what's funny? He said, "I want to talk about Bob Stoops being a defensive coordinator," and I thought he meant the Gators, honestly. Because I was like, well, at least that makes some sense because you'd be like going back home, but the Jags make zero sense.
How y'all feel? I know that's what we're going to talk about college. How y'all feel about going the route that Oakland, now Las Vegas, went with this? Let's go hire Daniel Jeremiah, like they hired Mike Mayock, and then give me like an old retired coach that it would take a lot of money to go get. Bill Cowher.
Oof.
Or what's Tony Dungy doing?
I think Dungy's the guy that would be needed right now.
I mean, it's kind of worked for the Raiders, right?
I mean, has it?
What aren't they competing right now? Aren't
I don't
the
know.
Raiders pretty good?
Haven't really paid attention.
Yeah, they're 3-2.
Yeah.
I mean,
and their drafts have been good.
Just beat the Chiefs.
I mean, that alone is worth $10 million.
People made fun of them because they traded away
a lot of their top
Khalil
players.
Mack.
Khalil Mack.
Yeah. They got a haul for Khalil Mack. Yeah. But Khalil Mack's also balling for Chicago. I saw a mock draft earlier that had my boy Mac Jones going to Chicago in the first round.
Really?
Yeah.
Saw us getting Justin.
Yeah. It had Kyle Trask going like 20th or something like that to the Patriots.
That's good for him. That'd be a great place for him.
And then it had Washington taking Trey Lance at like 4.
4 in the first round?
Yes.
Of course they would. Out of all the franchises, of course they would. And it would be a terrible
Maybe we'll get
flop.
into that mock draft because I've got to say, maybe we'll get into that. Geez, another phone call? Matt, what's up?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good.
Good deal. Looking forward to college talk, but one question I got for you. You talk about a bunch of teams, having one loss. How do they determine who gets the number one pick if all teams wind up with one loss? I was wondering how they determine that, and I'll let y'all talk about it.
All right. I appreciate it, Matt.
I heard they asked Trevor which one he'd rather play for.
I'm Googling it. Matt, I have no idea.
It's strength of schedule.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's a couple different.
So if whoever has the easiest schedule, I believe, doesn't get the pick.
Isn't there like a coin
Or
flip?
I'm not sure.
No,
but I know it's strength of schedule. I was like, which one would make sense? And I was like, I don't know.
But hasn't the commissioner had to do like a coin flip before? Like when there's two teams that have
we're
the exact.
losing.
Yeah, if it.
Y'all already know we're losing.
Yeah, with no chance. God hates Jags. We all know that.
Well, I found an article, but it's behind a pay site. Hold on. Okay. I'm pulling it up.
I know its strength of schedule is the first one.
Yeah, I don't know. Like is it better to have a harder schedule or easier schedule? In situations where teams finish the season with identical records, the determination of draft position is decided by strength of schedule, the aggregate winning percentage of a team's opponents. The team that played the schedule with the lowest winning percentage will be awarded the higher pick.
Okay, so that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I guess that's it. So if you have the easier schedule, you get the high pick. I guess that's saying like you must really suck. Your schedule is so easy, and you still had this record. So I guess that makes sense. They try to give it to
if the
worst
teams have
team.
the same strength of schedule.
Then it's a coin flip.
Then it goes head to head. So I guess the loser.
Yeah.
Then it goes best won-loss tied percentage in common games.
So what if they didn't play each other? Both of the teams.
It takes a minimum of 4 games to do that. Strength of victory in all games. Like this is kind of weird.
When you said you ever like somebody ever use a word and you're like, okay, let me go look that up because I could kind of piece together what you're saying.
Okay,
but I don't know what it means, and then you look up the definition and it just makes you even more confused.
I said a word.
You said aggregate.
Oh,
aggregate means like so. If we're playing 2 games and I score 2 goals in one game and 3 goals in the second game, the aggregate score was 5 goals to nothing.
That's one of the things. But it says combining several factors. So I guess in yours it's just. But couldn't we have used like another more simple word
aggregate
to say the
is
same
that a
thing?
college word?
That's definitely a $15 word.
Is it?
Like, you're using a $15 word for guys who paid.
My bad.
Guys who use $5.
My bad. Then we won't even get into compensatory picks.
Oof.
Your head will explode.
I think that just means
Is that when
you
you gotta use
traded
the
a
bathroom?
good guy, you get a guy.
Compensatory, you don't want to get that. You got to take some laxative for that.
Or if like you have a guy that signs a big time free agent contract somewhere else, you get a pick.
Yeah, we know. We were just talking about the how
I'm
long
saying
the
for
word
our
was.
stupid listeners.
Oh.
That don't actually know what a compensatory pick is, which I can barely say.
Well, hopefully that answered the caller's questions. What was his name? Willie? No, that was the caller before.
So do we think the Jags would probably have a more difficult schedule than the Jets? Because the AFC East sucks, right?
Somebody will win on week 17, and it'll push the Jags back like 4 spots. Like Houston will win a game, and it'll make our strength of schedule go up, and we want it to go down. I'm going James on this. I have 0 expectations for anything. We're going to go 1-15 and still pick 10th in my world.
Or everything works out for us. The Jaguars tank perfectly, beautifully, amazingly.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets drop the ball. They win 4 games.
Okay.
But then Trevor Lawrence is making a decision. And he does LeBron James style. At whatever the church is that all the Clemson players go to, they have a nice little meeting. He has his family around, intimate setting. His fiance, all those people. And it's, do I want to declare or do I want to go back? And they've been leaking information.
Don't you say this.
And he basically comes out and says, I have 3 more years. Technically, I have 2 more years after this year to live my best life.
Name, image, and likeness is coming through.
They can't really pay me, but my fiance just got a great job at this church making 6 figures. So she can.
Well, name, image, and likeness is July, right?
He can sell cars.
Well, it's not.
Or like I'm working for State Farm
that's
now.
for the state of Florida.
Maybe he's going to
has
transfer to
impact
US.
Clemson. So, but what he's going to say is this: he's not going to do anything illegal. He's going to be all kind of above board, or whatever the illegal line is. He's going to have one toenail over it because that's the way you win. That's what winners do. And he's going to say the Jaguars and the Jets are just not what's right for me and my lifestyle. And I'm coming back.
And those teams are going to be like, well, we'll be back next year too.
And that's what he's going to say.
We'll still be here.
He's going to play the odds that they're not, because he's got 2 more years after this.
That's true, because everyone gets the same.
Right, yeah. So he's going to play the odds. He's like, you're not going to stink for 3 straight years, not on purpose.
And the Jags will say, hey,
and then you know what's going to happen?
We're the best at this.
Shaw was ready to submit the pink slip. And he's gonna be tuned in, like everybody in America watching this. And he's gonna make the announcement. Shad Khan and Dave Caldwell get 2-year extensions.
You mean Doug Marone? Doug Marone.
I mean, my bad.
Yes.
Odds that Shad Khan knows who Trevor Lawrence is.
0, bro. He doesn't even know who. I
His
bet he
son
barely
knows who he is.
Oh, his son does.
Tony knows who he is.
I
and
bet
Tony's
he
gonna be like,
barely
we want
knows.
this guy, Dad. This is why.
And Shad's like, why do we want Ann Coulter?
Tony's gonna.
I've watched her, and I'm more of a left-leaning person.
Shad's gonna be in his chair, turn around, petting a cat, twirling his mustache. And Tony's gonna come in and say, "We want that lady. We want her on our field. She's good."
Dad, you haven't even seen her arm.
And he's gonna be like, Dad, this is what we were working on. This is what we planned.
Dad, do you remember when I told you
this
about
is
that
all
kicker
about
never
Lot
kicked?
J. This is what Lot J is all about right here, Dad. And he's gonna be like, all right. He's like, we must sign the extensions so that we can continue to suck, because he can't hold
And
out.
Shad's gonna just assume that he's
going to get hungry. Yeah, that's the football that he's thinking of.
Is this a wrestler?
Is he a striker?
God, we suck.
Yeah. Do you think Bud Light regrets the Gardner Minshew billboard on Beach Boulevard that I drive past every day?
No.
Get a good laugh.
Who else is Bud Light gonna have?
Miles Jack.
I mean,
you're
think
right.
about
There's
that.
no one.
No.
I would have gone with like a throwback, like a Fred Taylor, or
I mean,
remember the good times.
Take Gardner out of the equation, and who is marketable on this team?
I don't think he's marketable anymore. 0 people.
Well,
are
he's
talking about
marketable
Gardner
because of
Minshew.
his image, because of his alter ego.
Oh, he
if you will.
was.
You know
He
what I mean?
was, yeah.
Like, that's why I said take him out. Outside of that, what like?
Jay Gruden.
Jay Gruden,
actually, yeah, that would have been, that would have been ideal. Like
0 players though.
What could Taven market?
Good question.
Probably, I've never seen him dressed, but I assume he wears Wranglers.
He's a Wyoming guy, right?
Tractors.
Oh, definitely gun rifles.
Definitely got it. If he can't shoot, I'll be so disappointed.
I would be too. It's a disgrace. How many tackles did he get
hats?
this weekend?
I don't even know if Duck Dynasty's still a thing.
I don't think it is.
Oh, the
I
duck
missed Duck
calls.
Dynasty. That was such a good call, or such a good show.
Oh, so corny.
I knew you
My
would
mom
like
loved
that.
it,
What
so like
sucked
I
about-
did watch it. But
What made me not like him anymore? I don't really care about the stats. I like authenticity. When I found out that wasn't like that was the dad. Now the dad was that through and through, but the sons were clean cut, like basically college boys. That hurt me. I wanted them all to be rednecks.
Man, stop.
That did. That offended
You watch
me.
fake stuff every day.
Yeah, but I thought I believed in them.
when I found out that they're super rich too,
Well, they're
turned me
super
off.
rich because the Duck
They're super
Company.
rich because of the company.
I didn't
Good
know
business,
how
yeah.
rich they were.
Yeah, but when I saw them, like I thought those beards, like those were some beard, man's beards.
Only grew up for the show.
Yeah, that's what bothered me. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Y'all are such haters.
The dad though,
Y'all
I think
are haters. I can't wait to
I
hear
am
what
a
show
hater.
y'all like.
I am a hater. I'm openly admitting that. I was born a hater.
Man.
I'll die a hater.
I don't know.
If you
watch
got
TV.
hate in your heart, let it out.
Like if I come back and they tell me that Narcos wasn't real, like I'm gonna be really. Well, I mean, I know they
like,
had some
Chapo,
creative.
Chump.
Yeah, I know they had some creative license.
Clown.
But I mean, like, yeah, if I find out,
I don't even feel comfortable saying that. Actually, I should dump that. By the way,
I found out
did you
Chapo
see-
wasn't really the guy. Chapo was the guy that we all know about, but there's a guy behind him
There's got to be.
that's even more terrifying.
That we don't even know about.
They got two pictures of
I
him.
mean,
never
listen,
even said his name before.
I watch Hallmark Christmas movies, so I mean,
Now, I have a reason behind it. I literally thought that's how the other side lived, man, for years. I can't wait. Gives me like
It's not
it
true.
gives me hope. I found out that definitely isn't true.
I don't know anybody that lives that way.
I didn't know this.
Speaking of El Chapo, we should be concerned about the 160-pound bust of marijuana in this town.
It's crazy.
That's a hell of a lot of weed.
That is a
dude.
lot. What do you?
That's
what do
so
you
much weed that
transport
they had to blur out the cops' faces because they were worried the cops would get killed.
What do you transport that in?
Not my Camry.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it was in a car.
What part of Jacksonville was it in?
I don't know.
I think it was the interstate. Is where they got them.
Yeah, it was state troopers.
But there was a couple other busts that happened too.
So they knew they were coming. It was. It had to have been an inside.
A kid I trained
something.
Is that works in those things. Like they
I
know.
thought you were about to tell me he was the one.
Funny story though.
I trained kids that got caught with
I trained this kid, and his dad said we're not going to pay you this.
So
month.
you know his coach. So Adam Geis, he's talking. The dad is talking to him. He's like, "Hey man, such and such, blah blah blah. I made this bust, kids with Coleman or something like that." And he's like, "You found out on Coleman?" He's like, "Come on." he's like, "Come on, man."
Yeah, I
No.
was just working in radio
It
part-time.
it wasn't drugs, but it was cash.
Right outside the studios.
Right. But it's just, but the guy was like, "Yeah, we knew he was coming." Like we did the sting operation. Like it wasn't like the guy was just speeding.
Because
and
listen,
they didn't
if
know.
you're speeding and you get pulled over with 160 bows, you're not pulling over for a traffic stop. It's probably gonna get crazy.
They did. I saw the picture in the first one. It's on my phone. I only saw like the left trooper car on the hood, and I'm like, man, that's a lot.
But then you look in the bag,
And then I clicked, and there's another hood, and then there's a bag at the bottom. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, 150 pounds is like a me. That's me. 160 pounds. That's me.
Wow.
I'm not concerned. I mean, dispensaries are
it's fine.
straight.
You don't think the price is going up
at the dispensary? Hell no.
Or just somebody in general?
Oh no, if you
supply and demand.
If you're doing the other stuff, then that's on you.
If you're one of those state troopers, how are you not copping like a couple pounds for yourself? Honestly, who's stopping you? 160 pounds? Who's gonna be like, hey, I think there might be something missing here.
There's 8 ounces missing.
Yeah.
Well, to your point, JJ, how do we know it was 160 pounds?
Exactly. It was probably
Who's to
170.
say it wasn't? Yeah,
It was 1,600. Bob, what's up?
Hey, I know you were on the state trooper thing, but you were going on to college ball, and I was just going to ask you about the Hurricanes. What do you think?
Speaking of drug busts,
back?
Are they back? Bob, is that what you said?
Are you
they back?
trolling, Bob?
Bob, come on. Are they back?
You're trolling.
not getting stopped
Well,
with
I mean, we
160
lost to
pounds of
Clemson,
weed.
all right? We lost to Clemson. I'll give it that.
Oh, you're a fan.
But are we?
You're saying that. Wow.
Oh, I'm dedicated. I was there when the big boys were there.
See, though, you're the type of fan that bothers me, though, because you don't actually think we're back, though. You can't possibly. When we're back when we win natties, dude.
Well,
or we're in the playoff.
At least go to the conference championship.
Yeah, like we
At least have a quarterback that can ride a roller coaster.
I do think we're better than we have been in a long time.
Can we take steps here?
I chose not to hear that, Bob. Don't listen to that.
You know how many years? You know how many years I've said? Well, we always have next year.
Yeah, I don't want to be saying
mean,
that.
if by back you mean that y'all are going to get to play in a good bowl game,
yes.
Yeah.
You just
But we
don't want to
played
play
in a
in
good
Miami.
bowl game a couple years
You don't
ago.
want to play in the Orange Bowl. That's not
Against
very
Wisconsin.
good to you.
y'all still have 4 ranked teams on your schedule. No, 3 ranked teams on your schedule.
Ooh.
North
NC
Carolina.
State.
Oh, we're going to take care of North Carolina.
Virginia Tech.
That's
and
no
UNC.
problem.
Yeah, they'll probably North Carolina's the only one that maybe, but the other two.
North
definitely.
Carolina might not be ranked by the time we play them.
Nah, don't let the FSU loss confuse you. We won by time running out. Like, trust me.
How did they only drop 9
look good in the
spots?
fourth quarter.
How did they only drop 9 spots though?
You would think they should. In theory, they should be way back. But I think but if there's something for Miami fans to have hope for, you're having a good season and you've capitalized on these last 2 recruiting classes. So there is optimism that you can have in the next
And
couple
Rhett
years.
Lashley's legit.
Yeah, you got it. But what you have to have is you've got to get a legit quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember
he's
who
not
was
there.
Yeah.
We
So
might
like
get Garcia.
the John Garcia,
Jake.
Jake,
sounds
Jacob
like
Jingleheimer
he's
Smith.
I've
whatever.
got
about
another
it.
story on him. Did you hear the latest on him?
He's going to he's going to in the Atlanta area.
This dude, what in the world?
Like he got banned. Like he got banned by Georgia.
Valdosta.
Like
goes back to LA.
It wasn't a GHSAA that stopped him.
I don't understand what's going on here. For people that don't know, so
Just
there's
don't
this.
play.
Is it Jake? Is that his name? Thanks, Bob. Is it Jake? Is that his name? Jake Garcia? He's a USC commit, and when California high school said they were not playing football, he went to Valdosta High School. Played in one game, they had to forfeit because they said that he was ineligible. So he goes back to LA. He trains with a guy that I know out there. And now he's back in Georgia at a different high school. His parents have gotten a legal separation, and his dad bought a house or rented a house or something in the Atlanta area so that he could play. The dude already has a scholarship. The rumor is that he's going to flip to Miami.
Yep.
And he's a good player.
My thing is this.
Nice.
That costs money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. He's already got the scholarship. I get it. I want you to play. I want you to participate as much as you want. But damn it, there's got to be a better way. Like, why do I have to go through all? You've already the problem, even with the legal separation. You've already made the ESPN thing stating that this is all a sham anyway.
What kind of
you know what? The only way I'm believing this, Mr. Garcia, Miss Garcia, y'all really want your son to be eligible if I'm the GHSA? Let me see you shack up with somebody else.
I need to see a video or pictures.
Let's
all
see
you can say is still photos I'll be fine with.
You put it all out on blast on ESPN about how we got your food. You go hook up with Bubba, Ms. Garcia. And you go give me an Eddie O type picture, Mr. Garcia.
How much do you really love your son?
I got to tell you,
That's it.
if you are willing to get a separate legal separation and move to Georgia so your son can play, I'm thinking the hooking up's not going to be an issue.
That's true.
It means that, like,
if they're willing to do that, I mean,
willing
what's 10 minutes for $40?
Right.
I mean, I gotta see, and it's got to be something crazy, like out of this world. Like, not just a peck on the cheek. Like, no,
not a Mullen peck.
No, nope. I need Miss Garcia. I need you to see your OnlyFans. That's the reason why you guys are divorced. Like something that's because again,
something really bad.
How bad this is, like, and how stupid this is. I need to see how far you're willing to go for your kid.
You don't want Miss Mullen, you want Candy Fisher.
Exactly. I started to say it, but since you did it, good. I don't want Bubba. I want Taylor. I want Jerome. Miss Garcia, you go over here. You get John Brown, not the kicker John Brown, but like Big Diesel John Brown, and that's who you're going to be with the entire football season. Now, if y'all want to reconcile after the football season, God bless, but I need to make sure there's some hurdles here. Can't just be an easy walk back, sign a sheet of paper, pay a little fine. Y'all might need counseling. But this is for your kid.
Well, I promise we're going to get on more college. We spent most of the time on NFL there. But let's get to Eddie O. Because that's certainly not our 8 o'clock.
Not at all.
So before 8 o'clock.
That's what he told her.
Oh, jeez. Before 8 o'clock, we got to get to Eddie O and more college ball coming up next.
I'm Mike Dempsey, and this fall, Mark Brunell joins me every Tuesday at 11 o'clock on Jaguars Today, thanks to Armor Guard Exteriors. Join us then to hear what the former quarterback has to say about the home team on 1010 XM.
Hi, this is Dave Barker. Multi-unit hair grafting is now available at IHRS and can give you 3 times more hair in one procedure over a traditional hair transplant.
Multi-unit hair grafting gave me more hair in one procedure and within my budget.
You can grow your hair back with this exclusive new procedure. Call for a free evaluation. Call IHRS 904-777-IHRS 777-IHRS 777-4477.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Office in Jacksonville.
Here's your 1010XL First Coast Community Calendar.
Hope Haven believes in children and youth with special needs and abilities and has developed programs to help ensure their success. Find out more about their employment services and internship program at hope-haven.org.
Big Brothers Big Sisters nurtures local kids and strengthens communities. You build positive relationships that have a lasting effect on young people. Get involved at bbbs.org.
Habitat for Humanity helps families build and improve their homes. If you want to build a better Jacksonville, visit habitat.org.
Join Jacksonville's City Rescue Mission to help transform the lives of the homeless and needy. CRMJax.org.
First Coast YMCA helps develop Jacksonville's youth. You can help our children find a better future at fcymca.org.
If you're involved with a community event and you'd like us to help spread the word, visit our website to find out how at 1010xl.com.
It's always nice to have a little moment in the day to look forward to. And now you can look forward to Chick-fil-A's new Mocha Cream Cold Brew, made from cold brew coffee with sweet cream, notes of chocolate, and served over ice. It's a perfect way to start your day. Keep your day going, or just have you a little you time. This mocha moment is yours. It's available for a limited time only, so swing by and grab one soon, because the sweetest part of your day might be a Mocha Cream Cold Brew at Chick-fil-A.
Working at home these days? Then it's a good time to update your home inventory checklist. We're able to help. Simply log on to southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Mike Hogan, your supervisor of elections, wants to remind you that you can drop your vote-by-mail ballot off now through November 1st, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at our secure vote-by-mail ballot drop boxes located at each of our 20 early voting sites. For convenience, 5 of these sites are drive-through and are identified on our website. October 26th through November 1st, you can drop off 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at our drive-through tent location in Lot J at TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars. Visit DuvalElections.com.
I'm Hayes Carline, and what I say goes. Listen to my closing argument presented by the personal injury law firm of Harrell & Harrell weekdays on The Frangie Show. Can you handle the truth?
I'm with Greg Mackey from Cycles of Jacksonville. And the neat thing that we've discovered through everything that's been going on, Greg, is that families can get out and have a good time on some of your rides.
You know, it's a great point, Joe. We have seen many families come in, taking advantage of the off-road products. You can get outside, get away from the crowds, and still spend time with your family.
We're talking dirt bikes, ATVs, side-by-sides.
All the above. Anything in dirt, we've got it.
Side-by-sides, check them out right now. Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic near Regency.
Hi, this is Joe Butler from Black Creek Outfitters. Getting outside on the water in the Florida sun may be the best medicine of all. At Black Creek, we specialize in getting you out on the water on kayaks and paddleboards. 2 things we offer: free delivery in the area and 12 months no interest financing. Call us up at 904-645-7003 and we can get your new kayak or paddleboard out to you today so you can get on the water tomorrow. Black Creek Outfitters, locally owned and operated by the Butler family since 1983.
In 1919, my great-grandfather founded Catlin as the Studebaker dealership, and now we're the oldest truck accessory store in the U.S. This is Keith Catlin, and I'm proud to be the 4th-generation owner. If you need anything for your truck, van, or SUV, come see it. From Lear toppers to rolling lot bed covers to trailer hitches and everything in between. Let us take care of all your accessory needs. Quality counts at Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
You know what stinks is midway through the football season, Big Ten starting this week, and as Florida fans, we're on a 2-week bye. Like the first week was like, okay, this week, dang, I want another bye week. That whole situation down there is sketchy, man. 31 players, is that what it is?
It's up there.
31 players, not practicing, not working out, not doing anything.
Well, nobody's. They took 14 days. Well,
No,
I
I
guess
know, I'm just
including
saying.
last.
That's 14 total, yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be
okay.
14 total. Hopefully, it'll be 14 total. But then you got to come back, and in 5 days, you got to get reconditioned and ready to play Missouri, and then Georgia.
Yeah. Well, lucky you got another bye week. Missouri.
Dude, Missouri's not bad.
They beat LSU, which can lead us to our next topic.
Yeah, Eddie O may need to spend a little bit more time at the football facility. You know what? When you win a natty, how long should you celebrate? Has Eddie O gone a little too long?
Technically, this year doesn't count.
Oh, even for him.
No, I'm saying so like you get to celebrate.
Mm.
So I mean, and he's got a divorce. You know,
I'm
he's got
disappointed. Disappointed in him though.
Why? Because you thought he can do better, or you
I don't
just
see
one
Eddie
woman?
O as a post. I don't see Eddie O as a post lovemaking selfie guy.
Yeah,
That disappointed me.
That did disappoint me. That was really the reason why I retweeted it.
Because she was probably like, hey, would it be cool? Like, I'm only going to share it with my friends, knowing damn well that's going to go all over the internet.
Okay,
Hey, baby.
Come on
Yeah, get my good side in
He
there.
may have said no and she didn't know it.
Hold on, let me flex.
Or she lied and said,
well, we need to catch everybody up.
Okay, so Eddie O basically did
Read
something.
between the lines, people.
Eddie O did something that single men should not do. Like, you don't do this until you put a ring on the finger. Even then, wait until the actual contract is signed. You don't take post-nut pictures. That is not what you do.
You can't. What?
Okay, I
mean,
really didn't
there's
know that
like
you couldn't say
a million
that.
other ways you could have described that.
Okay, well, you can't take.
You pick the one.
You can't take post games. You can't do post game pictures.
Well, we're gonna have to do the whole thing over because we just had to dump that, and that's 20 seconds of dump.
Okay, are we back now?
I don't know.
Or when does the dump finish? Like, when does it? Like, are we good?
Yeah, we're straight.
Okay, so Eddie O took a picture after he took a picture at a post game
After he had sex.
Well, how
He
can I
was
say
in
that?
bed with his shirt off, and she was taking a selfie with herself and him, and they're
Right.
both
It's like you were
smiling.
trying to find the
she
right
wasn't.
word.
She
You
wasn't
should never-
sneaking up on him.
No,
it
no, it
was
wasn't,
a
yeah.
mutual selfie between two.
But he should know
people.
better. Like, again, but then
Yes.
again, he's been
He
out of the
doesn't
game for a long time.
Exactly. I don't think he understands the internet.
Has he? Are y'all sure he's been out the game?
No, he's so in the game now.
Okay,
But he's been out. I think he's out of the online dating community
Right.
game. So like he doesn't realize that like, oh, that's not just a picture for her to show to her friends.
Okay.
This is going to go literally all over the world.
Okay, I think it's different when you're recruiting and you happen to have a hookup when you're on the road. Because I'm not putting that past any college coach. I'm sorry. You guys listen to our show.
I would put it
I'm
past,
not outing you either, but I'm not saying that
It's
you
not
don't.
wise for the head coach.
Right. I think like now he's single and he's not married, so he doesn't see. And there's really nothing legitimately wrong. It's just not wise when you're the head coach.
Right.
You just want to give.
I'm not
this,
judging the man. I'm more judging him for letting the picture be taken.
Yeah.
That's the only judgment
She's
I have.
beautiful.
Is she?
Yeah. Wait, you don't think so?
She's okay. She's not bad.
I don't know. I'm
Not
going
at
back,
all.
to,
Oh.
going back to look.
I thought you were like questioning like
I mean, she's a good bit younger.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not.
but she doesn't look like she's like a young 20s. She probably looks like my age.
Dude, Eddie O is how old?
That's what I'm saying. But she doesn't look too young to where you'd be like, oh, what a creep.
But what I need is the lies, the elite lies that a lot of coaches tell.
Wait. Time out. So JJ,
Yes.
you'd hook up with a 59-year-old and take a picture?
Well, what'd she look like?
Eddie O.
No, I would hope not. JJ.
I don't know.
I'm going to jump
Probably
in here,
not.
JJ, and I'm going to answer this question for you. Don't speak. My client,
I mean,
my
I have
client
seen
doesn't
him
have to
run-
answer
I've
that.
seen him run around with his shirt off.
pretty sexy.
Good looking guy.
but
But no, I would not. But yeah, what's your point with that? I don't
You were
get
just
that.
saying it's the age gap isn't that big, and she's your age.
No, I'm
So I'm just
saying
asking you.
there's a difference between him being with a 25 to 30-year-old and then him being with an 18 to 25-year-old. To me, it's different.
my problem is the energy that it's going to take him to be with this young lady is taking away from
the team.
The team.
And it's
right
obvious
now,
on the field.
It's obvious. You had a lot going on, man. You lost a lot. You lost your offensive coordinator. You lost your defensive coordinator. You lost your wife. You lost a ton of guys to the NFL. You got to focus, man. You got to bring it all together.
You've lost games.
Yeah, you lost game. You lost to Missouri. Like that. If nothing else
That's like
told
4
you
games.
that this right here is probably not a good idea, I need to feel that. Like, lie to me like Walt Bell lied when he said losing the football season was worse than losing his parents.
And you know,
Like, I need you to lie to me like that.
you know what's even worse than just losing a game You embarrassed your own conference, the SEC of all conferences, letting this Mike Leach guy come in and just run all over you,
Who
or
hasn't
pass
scored
all over
since.
you.
Yes.
But for that week, everybody was like, "Oh my God, the SEC's dead. Mike Leach killed them."
Saban might be the only coach that probably doesn't. I think Saban is monogamous.
He
But
doesn't even have
cheats
sex
he cheats
at
on
all
his
with
wife
anyone.
with football.
Mm.
Like
I may cheat on football with his
Football
wife.
with his wife, you
yeah.
mean?
Well, yeah, okay.
He's more married to football.
Yeah, he's more married to football. He's married to the game. Like if ever a phrase were perfect for Saban, that's what it is. You can't do both. Like this to say,
But we don't know when the
phrase,
picture was taken either.
He's tanned.
So that's what I'm saying. That it could have been the summer.
So then he's extra reckless. He's bringing in randoms during the COVID when you're supposed to be quarantining.
Red. That's terrible.
How do you know it's a random?
Unsafe?
How do you know they're not dating?
All I know is he just got a divorce. We don't know if she's got worms. We haven't tested her for tetanus.
It's true.
And COVID
we are
is strong.
protecting Ed.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fine, whatever. Ed, bottom line is I need you recruiting, but not recruiting for yourself.
What do we think about the NCAA violations today?
That's what I was going to get. Like, it's just a lot. Now, this is the only thing that will give me some sympathy for him. When you know impending doom is coming down, you're coming down the pipe.
You're just like middle fingers up.
You know, sometimes a little distraction ain't the worst thing that could happen.
That's true.
You got
take your mind off all that.
You know, but can I be really transparent about this?
Please.
I'm extremely disappointed in LSU in the way they're handling this.
Which part? Eddie O or OBJ?
All of it.
Okay.
Here is a school that legitimately bought basketball players.
Yes, they did.
And did not hide it.
Not allegedly.
Like, they bought.
Mm-hmm.
Will Wade
fired and hired the coach back.
Did they fire him?
Oh no, they just suspended him.
They stood by him.
Went to the NCAA.
No, remember they wanted to interrogate the guy, and he said nope.
No. The NCAA knows all of this happened, and still they allow their short wearing basketball players to go to the tournament. Do you remember those guys had those shots?
Yeah, it was here.
And when you saw them in real life, man, they were really short.
When you see like your compression shorts under their shorts, there's a serious problem going on with this generation.
Now with the sport that
whoa, what happened to your mic?
I don't know. Something happened to his mic.
It broke. You got to get on the other one. It's all that messing with it, bro.
Yeah, nobody knows what you're talking about short shorts now. Everybody
show it.
See how the NCAA works? We started
the
LSU works.
State.
We started talking about the short shorts and what they did.
They cut your mic.
But my point is that you stood up for a sport that nobody cares about in the South. But when it comes to football, this is when you want to bow down?
Yeah.
No, you stand up.
I mean, they're really bowing down. What did they really have to do? They just banned him from the facilities for 2 years.
Well,
Eddie,
they're going to probably. There's going to be more.
They'll give it 4 scholarships each of the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, if there was ever a time to do that, now's the time
This
to do
year,
it. Because
but does this year count when it comes to sanctions?
I don't know. Wow, this is a lot, actually, now that I'm reading it.
That's what I'm saying.
All because he came in there and flashed some cash?
No, I think they found out that they might have really bought some guys. Or was it really just all from OBJ?
I don't know. I have to read further into it. I didn't realize there was this much to it.
I mean, those guys are gone. Most of them are gone now, right?
So can he not go to a game? Yeah, well, most of they all left. Yeah.
No, there's others. Father of former offensive lineman Vidal Alexander received $180,000 in stolen money from LSU booster.
That's
John
the guy
Paul
who
Foons
stole the money from the Children's
from
Hospital.
Our Lady of the Lake Hospital in Baton Rouge.
So they are coming back for that. Okay,
nothing to do with OBJ.
Yeah, and then Beckham's cash payments to players immediately after the Tigers won the national championship. So remember, Joe Burrow ratted out and said in an interview the cash was real. Payments were $2,000 a level 3.
If I have a question.
Wait a minute, $2,000 is a level 3 violation. You mean to tell me that's it? And all I do is get banned for 2 years? Mike,
holla
at me. I'll stay away for 2 years if that's what's necessary, man.
But those are the payments that you give after they've won. I wonder how much it is to get them to the school. It's got to be
Right.
more
Yeah,
than $2
that
grand.
was the celebratory payment that he gave.
Like 180 stacks was the one
Yeah,
to
I ain't
get
getting
them there.
that. I mean,
Exactly.
I'm the wrong
Exactly.
former alum, but if y'all want to,
What about IDOC?
I got 180, but he can give a bunch of $40.
Does he really
or
care about the
$2,000?
program?
Just gotta ask.
8 o'clock coming up next.
The ball game is over. After you watch the game, discuss it with Hacker and Leon Searcy.
It was an amazing win.
The Window World of Northeast Florida, 5th quarter, presented by Donato's Pizza.
Winning's a funny thing.
On 1010XL.
All offers are with approved credit and not a conjunction. See dealer for complete details. Jeep Adventure Days.
Celebrate the 80th anniversary of Jeep and set a course for savings when you purchase your next new Jeep at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Arlington. Drive a brand new 2021 Compass and save up to $5,000 off MSRP. Every new Cherokee is sale price to move from up to $7,000 off. Get a new Renegade from just $139 a month. Save thousands on Gladiator and Grand Cherokee. See our inventory at #1CJD.com. Drive a new Charger from just $329 a month. Take advantage of 0% financing and make no payments for 90 days. A little hiccup in your credit? No problem. Our lenders want to make you a new car loan. We won't be happy with anything less than 100% credit approval all this month. Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Arlington. Fast and friendly service you can count on. 9600 Atlantic Boulevard. Right across from the Regency Square Mall.
This is Coach Garris from Oakley. We highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists for our kids. We want our student athletes to be treated like the pros.
This is Dr. Aaron Bates with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Our team is always ready to help with any orthopedic pain issue you may have. Visit us online at sc-ortho.com.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Spring cleanup is for everyone, but nature saves its biggest mess for fall, where we race against time and the never-ending piles of falling leaves, where Echo Power is more important than ever. Echo makes some of the world's most powerful outdoor power equipment, blowers and chainsaws that make light work out of the toughest fall cleanup jobs. Visit echo-usa.com to find an Echo dealer near you. That's echo-usa.com. Echo. Power on and on.
I'm Chuck Farah. Being injured on the job can prevent you from returning to your long-standing career. Don't allow this to happen. There are benefits under Florida's workers' compensation law that may allow you to be retrained. You may also be entitled to your lost wages while you're attending school. Go to fairandfarah.com or call us at 396-5555. Fair and Farah, protecting you and your family since 1979. Offices, Jacksonville.
At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, one taste and you're feeling good now, smiling wider now, seeing brighter now, bucket dunking now, namasteing now, popping a wheelie now, living lighter now. You're on Tropic Time now. And on Mondays, try our Jaguars Duval Delight Smoothies for $2.99. And you're roaring louder now, end zone dancing now, sipping spirit now. You're on Tropic Time now at Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
The flagship station of the Jaguars, WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach, WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
If you're a business owner, property manager, or run a restaurant or hotel, are you tired of your garbage company raising their prices with hidden fees? What if you could add to your bottom line and declare your freedom with the exclusive fixed price guarantee at Freedom Waste Management, a family-owned, locally based waste management company? Visit freedomwastemgt.com to talk to an expert and lock in your fixed price guarantee, premium service, and competitive pricing. That's Freedom Waste Management.
Jaguars fans, let's tackle social injustice together with Selfies for Change. Visit TIAAbank.com/selfies for change to take a virtual selfie with a Jaguars player and unlock a $5 donation to the Jaguars Foundation to help fight social injustice. Share your photo on Instagram or Twitter using #selfiesforchange so more fans can be part of the movement. Join us today at TIAAbank.com/selfies for change. TIAA Bank is the official bank of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Stay connected to Gainesville with the Florida Gator Report with Lauren Brooks.
Go, Gator!
Brought to you by Darley's Plumbing, where quality counts.
A big win for the Florida Gators.
Get your Gators on 1010XL.
Lauren Brooks here. Will I drive to Ponte Vedra for the freshest fish and seafood in town? You bet I will. But you can buy from any of the 4 Fisherman's Dock Seafood Market locations. Let's face it, you're always 20 minutes or less from Ponte Vedra, St. Augustine, Mandarin, or Orange Park. Have the freshest seafood at home with Fisherman's Dock.
Fisherman's Dock, Fisherman's Dock, where seafood lovers shop. Fisherman's Dock, Fisherman's Dock, the ultimate seafood shop.
Frank Frangie here for Big Chief Tire. Your family's safety is important to the experts at Big Chief Tire. Don't let your vehicle's needs become out of sight and out of mind. Big Chief Tire's trusted team of experienced technicians will provide a free estimate after a vehicle inspection, so you can get back on the road and drive with confidence at a price that suits your budget. Verify your vehicle's safety before you get behind the wheel. Visit any of their 4 convenient Jacksonville locations or schedule an appointment by visiting BigChiefService.com.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
You mad, bro?
1010XL 92.5 FM. Join us in the Sports Den. Call or text 641-1010.
Open up your heart and let that hate out.
Eight o'clock. 8 o'clock on a Wednesday night, the late night edition of the Sports Den, and we're going to let Mark start us off with 8 o'clock because Mark's been holding for 27 minutes.
Really?
Yes, because he had 8 o'clock, and I wasn't going to play before 8 o'clock. Mark, what's up?
Hey, guy, don't be mad at me. And I have stuff to talk about, but I forgot why I called in the first place. It was a long time ago. It was like a half hour.
Right. But you said it was at 8 o'clock, and that's what we're in.
I know, but I forgot. Okay, so I'll just make up some other stuff.
Well, okay.
Sorry, I had to hang up.
Oh, you hung up on the man after.
I don't have time for that. Don't try to be cute.
Okay. Do y'all have 8 o'clocks?
Yeah. When callers try to be cute and make the show about them.
That's basically
Listen,
what it was.
I like when a guy calls, even if you have a terrible take, like Bob, and think that Miami's back. That's fine. We'll take your call. But
I don't like
try to
callers.
be like,
if we're gonna be all honest tonight,
you
I like
don't-
the text line better.
Yeah. I like that guy calls every week to talk about Florida State. And like then they finally did win, and it was a big win. And he's like, "Man, James, that offensive line looks soft as hell," or whatever he said last night. I'm like, "What?
Yeah.
You guys can't be happy."
That offensive line actually looked really good.
Well, whatever he said.
No, I'm saying I understand what you said.
Yeah.
Actually, that is my 8 o'clock. I'll make that. It's not that we can't be happy. It's just that I don't want to like take it overboard. I don't want to get too high because
we're talking about
Florida State because that crash and I'm telling, just be careful, guys. Like we won.
I don't think that y'all's I don't think Florida and Miami fans are gonna let y'all get too high. I don't think you gotta worry about that.
I think guys are finally taking the advice and the stance that Florida and Miami fans have taken in their bad seasons, and I think that's careless.
What was that?
Like, no matter what happened, like Florida win 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but we gonna beat y'all. They can get their ass whooped, but we gonna beat y'all. Miami fans, same thing. They're no. You got stuck. I'm like, well, didn't we just whoop your ass 7 times in a row? But that's not even the problem. The problem I have is we win, and then they're like, "Who?" So Jordan Travis went 8 for 19 as a quarterback. That's not really good.
It's no.
If you're a running back that gets 8 completions and rushes the ball 60 times over 100 yards, really good.
Well, that's what he is.
No, but what I'm saying is, that is what he is. But he is a quarterback. He gets this Davey O'Brien finalist thing, like for the week, like top 8.
I was about to say.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
I was about to say.
But just the fact that he even got nominated, I'm like, wait a you mean to tell me there wasn't 8 better? The guy on the other side had a better performance.
Really?
Sam Howell had a better performance.
No,
Yeah,
he got
dead serious.
8 for 19.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're like, oh, James, you guys said that Jordan Travis wasn't any good.
There
and blah
wasn't
blah blah.
a lot of games
But look,
last week.
I'm like, dude, but like he went 8 for 19 as a quarterback. That's not good.
On a week where
There
Trevor
was.
Lawrence threw for 1,000
yeah,
yards.
There was a lot of good games.
And Mac Jones threw for 400.
I forgot about
There was a ton, like anybody. Like we could have picked the quarterback from Memphis. Could have probably been over him. But that's not even why I'm mad. It might with the win. It's an overall he coached better than Mac. Mac Brown did.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not ready to give him the coach of the week. Now he'll be the top 5 team, and I thought there's a lot of circumstances to
I
it.
do feel like you're
And,
not enjoying this.
But no.
though.
I'm enjoying. But the problem is that as soon as this happens, I'm getting added. I'm getting this. See, James, this liar right here, he's balling. I'm like, well, one doesn't have anything to do with the other. I was like, guys, just enjoy the week. We won. Let's just have peace. Louisville's coming up, and it's going to be and I think we should win, but it's going to be, do you understand what you're setting yourself up for? If we don't, I'm like, okay, we won. When Syracuse beat Clemson a couple years ago, did anybody have delusions of grandeur that Syracuse was going to like win the ACC? No, you got the best of a really good team that week. Like, until we can string it together consistently, like, then we can start, like, let's get 2 weeks in a row. And then, like, then we can come.
By the way, your win against North Carolina is not even close to that win that Syracuse had. I'm just going to say that.
I
understand. Okay.
I agree with you. 100% agree with you.
The one thing
Nobody
that bothered
expected
me-
Syracuse and Dino Barbers to win that game.
I was happy that Florida State won. I didn't watch much of the game. I was happy they won, but the one thing that bothered me that Florida State fan did is they instantly turned it into something that had to do with Miami and Florida. And it was instantly, we're the only team that beat a top 5 team. I'm like,
I
think that was
I will
a joke,
say
though.
this. It was a joke, but
Yeah.
it was a bear that was poked because people went from saying you're going to get blown out because North Carolina is a top 5 team to you beat the top 5 team. And then they said, well, North Carolina really isn't a top 5 team.
Yeah.
Like they're really
They
top
were 5.
20.
They were number 5.
But at the time, that's why I say I can agree
I'd be
with
selling
that.
out too.
But at the time, they were the 5th best team, and
I agree.
It
No,
counts.
it is. No, it is. It is. I just want y'all to enjoy the win.
That's
like,
but that's what I was trying. That's my hate. It's
I
like,
thought the Manny and Mullen not winning the top 5 was funny. That
was more so
made
just
me
a
laugh.
joke.
Yes.
it made me chuckle. And I think that actually is like, it wouldn't make me chuckle if Florida State was good. You know what I mean? It's like cute.
You would be like, dang, I hate these dudes. Why are they rubbing it?
Right.
Yeah. But we just beat them 51-10, so I'm not really worried about
that's
that.
why I'm like, guys, like they're like, see, James, this. I'm like, okay, you're showing me one game that we played a phenomenal 2 quarters in. Because we did not play 4. We played a phenomenal 2 quarters. But you want those 2 quarters to erase, was it 5 games?
4 or 5.
20
Yeah.
to erase 18?
Oh, you're going way back.
No, I'm
18
just saying
quarters.
18 quarters.
Oh, okay. You meant games.
No.
I'm like, dang.
I can only go by this season.
Okay.
Like, don't put all
let's
that
say
on
4.
Mike.
Let's say it ain't all on Mike. Let's say 4. Let's say they had 4 quarters, 16, because they played 2 good quarters against Jacksonville State. But I'm saying, like, you gotta like take the totality. Like, I can't just erase what happened against Notre Dame.
Gotta beat Louisville.
I can't just erase what happened against Miami because that was embarrassing.
He just said, like,
If you beat Louisville,
gotta beat Louisville.
then boom. Now we got a streak going.
Yes.
We're 3-3.
Absolutely.
I believe going into the bye before we play Pitt, and now you got some momentum. Now you got James thinking, I got 6 tickets to Pitt. Maybe I ain't got to coach no more I-9 games for a while. Maybe I should come back home. You lose to Louisville. Anybody wants 6 tickets to Pitt? I'm not going to.
You can't get blown out either. That can't happen.
The scary part is that I don't know. I think Fuller has to do a better job of getting off the field and not giving up the first downs. Like, it's stupid stuff, but and they gotta be able to snap somebody's neck when they have it. But I like the game plan. At least you were aggressive, and it wasn't a pick your, like, they could pick whatever they wanted to. Like, you made Sam Howell had to, like, get rid of the ball, or he was strong enough to hold in the pocket and scramble outside. Like, what they did against Jeff Sims and what they did against Notre Dame, like just sitting there, allowing it to come to you, is depressing. That's an ass whooping that you're not even trying to fight. But this one, they at least threw a punch. Just some of the punches were soft.
Looking
we
at
just got to
y'all's
find the right
schedule,
hit.
this was a big win because if you didn't get that one, it was going to be a minute.
Here's the thing, though.
You got Louisville, Pitt, NC State, and Clemson.
Because you beat a North Carolina, not saying everything because matchups are
I already
different.
know where you're going, and you're right.
You should have the confidence going into every game that's left on your schedule except for Clemson.
I agree completely.
So what I said in the beginning, why I'm excited is I said 8-4 from the jump.
With a 12-game season, yeah.
No.
Oh,
bowl game. Count the bowl game. Like, I'll give them the bowl game. But 7-4, I'll take 7-5, 7-4. That's
now you definitely would since you already got 3 losses.
Well, yeah, I have no choice because I know we have another loss coming. Like they're not beating Clemson.
Ask Denny the Gator fan this question, and I already know the answer. Are you glad now that you don't have to play Florida State? I know you're scared. I know you're scared.
No.
Listen,
no,
man,
like
that's
that's so funny to me. Like this is
only
the
one
year I
Gator.
want to play them.
Joking,
No, I know, but
there's only one Gator who's going to sit there and he's going to take his ass whooping no matter what, and that's Mike White.
I mean, y'all are
December 12th, Florida
against
State.
defending
they're
national
play
champions,
the defending
Florida
national
State basketball.
Mike
you know,
White,
even if they would have scheduled that game now, they wouldn't have played it.
What do you mean?
Even if that would have been scheduled, they would have had to use that game to get the LSU game.
Oh, they would have played it.
Oh no, I don't think they would have.
If it was on the schedule, they weren't going to be like, "Hey, we got to get rid
all
of
the
Florida
conferences said the +1 game is the
is
extra
the
bye
one,
week.
Yeah.
Like if we have to use it for conference games, that's what we're doing.
That would have been even funnier.
Yeah.
Because it would have made them look even more like babies.
By the way, have y'all heard from UCF?
Best team in the state, my ass. They're getting in fights with kickers.
So one, that needed to happen. That should happen.
Dude, they need to
You
fight
have
their
one
defense.
job. You have one job. You're correct. You're not wrong either. Two things can be right at the same time.
Is he like a really bad kicker?
It doesn't matter. You have
or was
one,
it just that one
You
kick?
have one job.
That's true. But if he was like 6 for 7.
Okay, but I'm just like, don't beat him up too bad if he was 6 or 7.
And it was the backup quarterback.
Memphis has never beat UCF,
Wow.
if I remember correctly.
That's crazy.
And UCF now we can kill all that. We can kill all that talk.
Well, I mean,
Hype was
they
probably
lost
gone
to
now.
Tulsa
and
before
Memphis.
that.
Yeah.
Like Hype was probably like, okay, maybe this isn't as sweet as I thought it was going to be. Let me get the first ticket out of here.
I mean, if
Best team in the
Georgia
state.
Tech's kicker hadn't gotten beaten yet, then nobody's kicker.
Is he terrible?
Oh my god!
I'm gonna tell you what I wanted to do.
Do they still have that
I wanted
punter?
to kill our kicker.
He's so bad that I am not acknowledging when James says that Marvin Wilson has block kicks because the kid kicked it into the middle of the back of his guard.
Well, I mean, he has a block punt now too. So
Yeah, that one I'll give him, but the ones against Georgia Tech, no.
Our kicker, I want to throw off the top of Doe Campbell because really, it's his fault that North Carolina came back.
Well, what did he do?
All he had to do was make a kick.
Oh,
they drove down. Now, granted, I also want to punch Dante Lucas in the esophagus.
Why are you so violent?
Well, because
in the esophagus.
Dante Lucas made an incredible block, and they drove all the way down to like inside the 5. You know you're about to punch it in. Then he gets a stupid penalty.
I saw that. Yeah.
And again, they still should have scored later on, but
Didn't they take a sack after that?
Yeah, it was like a false start. It was just a chain of events.
And then they
really
missed
bad.
a field goal.
And then you missed the field goal. Okay, one. All right, whatever. That happens. You miss another one. All we need is 3. We need points to make them change their game plan.
Off the subject, but I just saw this come across, and so it made me think of it. If your favorite college football team is struggling and you may be making a head coach change soon, you know who you may be getting? Hugh Freeze.
Oh, yeah, Liberty's undefeated.
Bro.
But what Hugh Freeze did isn't really that bad. He's a hypocrite. So
what did he
every
do?
coach.
Yeah. No, I mean he
was shacking up, right?
No,
or was it strip
he
clubs?
had the escort service on.
Oh yeah, was that Ole Miss?
But was it for him or was it for recruits?
I thought it was for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he was like having extramarital affairs, basically. But
big deal.
$40 is $40. Just go to the DR. He's learned his lesson,
and he's winning games at a Baptist college.
That's what's funny.
They beat a big time school.
Liberty's legit.
The funniest thing out of all
they
of
beat
this
an
is his morality cause got him fired at a public institution. but hired at a Christian institution
Yes, private
because,
school.
hey, listen,
It was
that's
all
in the
out
Bible.
now.
It's the oldest
First of all,
profession.
forgiveness is key to Christianity.
True, very true.
If you
I
read
mean,
the
it's not
book,
like you're not allowed in there if you've had a premarital affair before. You can't come to church.
Song of Songs, and then if you read the book, they all every time they went to war, the first people they hollered, their guys hollered at, was what we would consider escorts now. So I mean,
Yes.
they get intel.
Of course.
He could have been getting intel.
Ladies of the night. As
We
they
don't
say.
know, but you're right though. Hugh Freeze is good. I don't want him in the ACC though.
May end up at Auburn.
That would be awesome. And then you know what I would want
You know
for
who
him
they
to
play
do?
next?
Beat Ole Miss unmercifully. Even though I like. Actually, that's what's the craziest part. You fired one guy to hire the most reckless head coach in college football history.
Yes.
I don't know. He's not more reckless than Jeremy Pruitt. Who fires a guy in the middle of a game?
Or Mark Price.
Yo, he'd have to see me.
And you know Jimmy Brumball.
Jimmy would.
You know
Jimmy would. I'm shocked. Jimmy should have been like, "Hey, no, you want to fire me right now in front of all? You want to embarrass
Did you hear
me,
this
and I'm going to
story,
embarrass
JJ?
you."
I honestly haven't.
So Jeremy Pruitt fired his D-line coach. It came out Monday. Who was
In the middle of the Tennessee
his D-line
or
coach is a
Kentucky
good
game?
friend of mine. And then it came out today. He fired him during the game Saturday. Now the guy he fired is a guy named Jimmy Brumball. Jimmy goes about what 6'4".
He's over 3.
A solid 3 bills.
He's over 3.
Pruitt did something that we as fans talk about all the time. Firing a guy in the middle of the game. Get this guy out of here at halftime.
I mean, wow.
Like
Todd Wash.
Like he
should
threw
be
the
fired during the game.
Like he threw the interceptions. Like he's a D-line coach. He's not a quarterback coach.
2 pick sixes in 3 minutes.
Yeah, but this is the D-line coach.
I know. I'm just saying how crazy
Like
that
what
was.
Jimmy must
He
have said
must have
something.
just been the first one standing next
Jimmy
to him.
had to say something.
You know what? You're fired.
I don't know Jimmy to say anything slick like that, but that's the only rational way, right?
Or maybe he was like, Costanzo's not that bad, or whatever that kid's name is. What's
He
the
was like,
quarterback
hey,
name?
can we get some
Quarantano's not that
fast rush?
bad.
Can you tell your sorry ass quarterback to stop throwing pick sixes? Get out of here! You're fired.
He gets the last laugh. He's got another year, 600 G's on his contract, or 800 G's.
Give me my. I don't
to
understand
be a D-line coach?
Yep.
why coaches rush back. So, like when you have a certain resume,
I'm chilling for a year
like,
and a half.
Even the petty me, like Willie Jerome deserved to be fired. But if I know I got like $5 million coming to me, don't matter. I'm gonna go I'll be an analyst at ESPN. I'm intern.
What? Screw that. I'll be in Panama.
No, what I'm saying, like, do you know that's who? But did you see Urban's life?
He's still doing the Fox
Urban
thing.
is relaxed, just doing whatever, getting paid,
Mm.
and he faked a heart attack.
They're still claiming that's a real thing, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go back on it now.
Yeah. You're going to die with that lie.
I mean, you're writing books and you're teaching morality classes.
Because he works with Matt Leinart now, on Fox. And I heard Matt Leinart in an interview last week, and they were asking him, like, hey, do you ever ask Urban about, like, if he's going to come back ever? What's the deal with that? And he goes, I mean, I think Urban really loves his life right now. He's relaxed, and, with his health issues, it's going to be tough to go back. I was just like, are we still doing this? It's 2020.
Lots of pastor. Don't lie to me.
Exactly.
We're good.
And don't get your henchman, Matt Leinart, to keep the lie going.
Matt's too young. He's naive.
Impressionable.
He wants to be like him.
Yeah.
So nobody has a problem with Hugh Freeze coaching their team. That's what we got to.
Not a problem.
Oh,
Actually, I like Mike. I like him. But if you
move to Louisville.
Yeah, between me and him and Hugh, man, hey, listen. What's an escort? What's a little couple back page ads to try to win? I mean, if that's what he needs to do, we'll make it like Bobby Petrino. Like, I think what people should have done for Bobby Petrino was feed him co-heads.
That was the death of him, though, man. He was never the same after that.
All because he crashed his
swag.
bike.
No, I mean, he went back to Louisville and did nothing.
But it's never the same the second time.
If you believe in that bike story, which I've heard might not be true.
That the girl's
boyfriend beat his ass.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole. But the bottom line is,
like,
when that happened,
I got in an accident.
When that
I have to wear
happened, he
this
had
neck
Arkansas in the
thing.
top 5 in the country.
Yeah, they were good.
Arkansas.
Yes,
They're
Arkansas.
on their way back, though.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. But if you're Arkansas, how do you let that get out into the? That's Arkansas's fault. That's not Bobby's.
Oh, speaking of pettiness, you know who FAU just put on their schedule for November 21st?
Who?
UMass.
Why is that
Why is
petty?
that petty? They're terrible.
Yes, they are. Who's the head coach at UMass?
A Gator coach, right?
Oh no, it's Walt Bell.
Walt
Oh,
Bell.
Florida State.
Who's the head coach at FAU?
Willie Taggart.
I hope Willie beats Walt by 1,000. I hope Tronny sets an NCAA record.
So to us outsiders, who exactly is Walt Bell?
Walt Bell is the worst offensive coordinator in FSU's history.
And that
he's
was
also
with
the
Willie?
reason why Sam Howell left to go to North
Here's
Carolina.
all you need to do.
So he was Willie's OC.
He was Willie's OC,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
first one.
Here's all you need to do is go to the Google real quick. I want you to do this while we're on air, JJ. Go to the Google, not the images, just regular Google, and type in Walt Bell and look at his headshot picture.
Oh, he's a white guy. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, very.
Oh, white guy?
Very.
He
Look
looks
at
like
those ears.
he looks like somebody that plays a fraternity guy, like in that movie about Facebook.
Yes. Who's like a huge jerk.
Yeah, like a Harvard
Like I'm
guy.
on the rowing squad.
Exactly. That's Walt Bell for you. He's Walter A. Bell the Fourth.
I didn't know he was the fourth.
He looks like a Walter A. Bell the Fourth.
His record is a whopping 1-11.
Damn, UMass stinks. Who would hire him if he was the worst OC ever?
I have a UMass recruiting story. I'm not real sure I want to tell on the air.
Why? They're not going to be there in 2 years. Nobody wants to be there.
They were in town last year recruiting one of my quarterbacks, and it was their quarterback coach. He was so obnoxious and so corny that my quarterback came to me and was like, "Do I have to throw for him? I'm not going there." I'm like, "If that's the only offer you get," he's like, "No, I'm not going."
Nice. That's the only offer.
Nice. Yeah. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Get your first glance of Sunday's matchup on the 1010XL Kickoff Show, presented by TIAA Bank and Kohler Homes Windows and Doors.
Who's in that room?
Lauren Brooks, Hayes Carline, and Fat Tony. 5 hours before kickoff on 1010XL.
Cigar City Brewing, Florida's premier craft brewery, delivers vibrant tropical flavor with high-low IPA, a citrus-forward craft beer inspired by the bold tangerine, mango, and clementine qualities of High-Low IPA. At 4% ABV and 120 calories, High-Low IPA delivers highs in flavor and lows where you'd want them. Check out cigarcitybrewing.com for more information on this Florida original. Cigar City Brewing, Tampa, Florida. Please enjoy responsibly.
Water and staying hydrated is one of the keys to life. It's essential. Your body's made up mostly of it. Make sure you're putting the best inside of your body. That's Alka-Vita alkaline water. It's got a high pH. It's at 8. And basically when you drink that, it helps your insides. It helps you get hydrated more. It helps flush out your body, flush out all those toxins, especially during football season when you're eating a lot of bad stuff and you're drinking a lot of bad stuff. Go to Alka-Vita.life to check them out. Check out all the different locations in the city of Jacksonville. They're doing a pop-up shop on October 17th in the Regency Square Mall where you can meet them and try the water. Alka-Vita.life, Alka-Vita alkaline water.
My Pillow, man, My Pillow. Seems like lots of folks are getting a My Pillow. I got one, and I'm telling you what, it's amazing. So I want you to have one too, free. Use promo code 1010XL for buy one, get one free. Go to mypillow.com and use promo code 1010XL.
Brian Wall here with Window World. You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go to that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you? That's exactly what Window World does. Top quality, energy efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. With the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years, selling more than 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years. That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too. Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows and save on your energy bills too. You can't lose. And if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World and I will be there to make it right. Call Window World today or see them online and have them come and give you a free estimate and see why we are so proud of our products and the work we do for our customers. Call Window World or go online at windowworldneflorida.com. And thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors and siding.
I was on the go. It was time to eat. I said, baby, grandma, Danny, cause they can't be beat. She got something else when it was time to choose. And after just one bite, I got that soggy sandwich blue. Should've known better, only Danny will do. Got that hometown flavor creeping up on you. Yeah, she done me wrong. Didn't get my dandy. I need my ham and cheese.
That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted.
Should have known better, only then they will do. Got that hometown flavor creeping up on you. Yeah.
What happens if you don't pump out your septic tank? Well, just as you change the oil in your car to keep the engine running smoothly, your septic tank needs regular maintenance to perform at its best. Regular pumping can prevent sludge buildup, drains backing up, your yard getting soggy and smelly. So don't wait till you have an issue. Call Duck Duck Rooter, your 5-star Google-rated septic company. Financing is available.
When you're stuck, call the duck. DuckDuckRooter.com.
Let's have lunch with Leon.
When you're an NFL player, you do a lot of dumb things.
Former Jacksonville Pro Bowler Leon Searcy is serving up lunch on XL Primetime.
Brought to you by Wingstop. Weekdays from noon till 1:30 on 1010XL.
Brian Regan.
You want to destroy a family quickly? Break out a game of scattergories. They should call that argument in a box.
Friday, December 11th at the Florida Theater.
You can't say sandwiches. Why not? I just said sandwiches. That's be a common sense beach thing, you moron.
Tickets on sale Friday, 10 a.m. at floridatheater.com or by phone.
Break that out during the holidays and rip your family to shreds.
Brian Regan. This is a 50% capacity event at the Florida Theater.
Contractors need concrete demoed and hauled off? Get that concrete the plunk out of there. Call Plunk's Concrete Recycling and Demo. We want to recycle that clean concrete and have a storage yard to take it on. Need a pump truck or concrete can? We rent them. Now hiring equipment operators and construction superintendents. Plunk's Concrete Recycling and Demo. 924-0006. Or online at CustomConcreteJacks.com. That's CustomConcreteJacks.com. Get that concrete the plunk out of there.
Mike Hogan, your Duval County Supervisor of Elections, wants to remind you 5 p.m. October 24th is the deadline to request a vote-by-mail ballot be mailed for the November 3rd general election. Make your request online at DuvalElections.com or call 630-1414.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Now I'm starting to see why people tell us we've got to watch the clock a little better.
Yeah, but we started that was 2 segments ago that we got way behind.
Yeah. Still got to do better.
And it's Wednesday night.
It's late. Half of our people are asleep by now.
Are you hydrated at least?
Oh, always. I think I'm feeling. That's why I'm feeling better right now, man. Well, it's a little.
That's your hint to do your water.
No, little groggy. I was going into it. The Alcavita alkaline water. It's because I drink a lot of alkaline water. Its pH level is 8.
Start moving stuff around.
It's more distracting than it is the noise. pH level 8. Go to Alkavita, ALKAVITA.life to get your order. They got some swag and gear coming out. Alkavita Life. Alkavita alkaline water. There it is.
Okay. That's it.
Can we get swag?
Yeah, okay.
I need another.
My shirt says it's going to say "Stay hydrated." It's like it could mean anything.
Yeah, that's a good.
It is actually a good color.
I need another humidor shirt.
Oh, I got plenty of
those things are comfortable.
They are the way they make them, huh?
Yeah. I need another one of those.
Have you heard that my boy has got his own cigars out?
And I don't have one. I'm like, I feel the hate. I'm feeling the hate from.
Oh, not Le'Veon rap. I was looking for Leon rap.
Oh, Leon.
What
do you mean he has his own cigar out? What does that mean?
What I just said.
Like he's making his own cigar?
He picked out the I don't know how it works, but he basically picks out the leaf and whatever. And yeah, they put his name on it. They put a logo on it, and they're really big. They're really long. Like, I don't know. I'm not a cigar guy.
Did he give Hacker one?
Everybody got one.
But us.
Damn, he even brought ET one, who's not even part of our show.
I even gave him cigars at the golf tournament.
Just when you think you know a guy.
I know.
Kind of hurt by that, man.
Jerk.
What are you hearing out of Gainesville?
JJ.
What are you hearing out of Gainesville? Like, is this COVID thing under control now, or?
I mean, no, they're taking every precaution. I mean, I think the guys. That's why they took the time off. Get those guys healed up. Not healed up, but
Somebody said there's like 2 more positives today
from the team.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I saw it on the internets. They said 1 more, and then somebody reported that no, it was actually 2.
I should have asked my boy. He's here.
I mean, I
He's
don't
in town.
know.
My source, yeah.
I don't know. How do you like the rule is 53? You got to have 53 scholarship players available, right, or 55 or something like that.
Yeah.
But then it breaks it down by position.
You got to have what does it say? 9 linemen, 7 linemen.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is still just nowhere near enough.
But if the rule is you have to quarantine, you have to contact trace and quarantine for 14 days, and they're still having positives.
I think it's you test. I think it's more so the testing.
We never talked about Nick Saban getting 3 negatives right away.
They said his was a false positive.
So fake. So fake.
He basically told the coach, like, this is why I like Nick Saban. Nick Saban doesn't allow anything that's in the news to affect what his goal is. To win game. He is Zoom focused. Like, when people tell players to shut up and dribble or just shut up and don't give me it, like, Nick Saban is what I believe. If you believe players should be that, Nick Saban should be your favorite coach.
That's your guy. Yeah.
Nick Saban basically told COVID, I don't care what you got going on. I got Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what COVID said? Respect.
Nick Saban probably had to like ask people at the facility like why everyone's wearing masks.
Because he not only
and he's
did
like
he,
Corona.
Not only did he potentially test
What?
positive, he didn't give a damn about protocols. He's up in people's face without a mask.
I love
all of that stuff. He's like, nah, if I got it, we all going down. But we're gonna beat Georgia though.
And they certainly did. Did you hear what the Big Ten protocols are though?
No,
it's about to
probably
get
something
bad.
ridiculous.
Yeah. If one student has it, player, they have to quarantine for a minimum of 21 days.
That guy really doesn't want them to play.
Well, Michigan's already been sent home, right? The students.
Except for the football team. Which is crazy.
Oh man, these
21 days is crazy. That's too much. Like
these next couple of weeks are big for football, man. Because baseball had their issue, and then they had no issues. The NFL had their issues a couple weeks ago, and there's really not any now, right?
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
everybody's kind of gone through it, except for the bubble leagues.
But don't you think it's not the end of it for any team?
Well, I
or
mean,
league?
I hope it is, but no. To answer your question, I don't think it is. But if I look at the other leagues, they all had their issues, and then after their issues, they were fine.
I think once we get close to the NFL playoffs, they'll decide we're going to do the playoffs in a bubble.
Which would make sense.
Well, did you see what they said about the Super Bowl today?
No. Well, they might move it to March.
Yeah, if they need to play it in March, they will.
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
We got to break again.
It'd be wild to have the combine before the Super Bowl.
The draft before the Super Bowl.
Like, make the combine weekend the weekend before the Super Bowl instead of just do away with the Pro Bowl. Do the Pro Bowl at the combine.
Well, they are. We never talked about this. They're doing away with the Pro Bowl and doing certain activities for the
so you don't even.
players.
So you. I mean, players don't go to.
I just want
the
Lamar
combine.
Jackson to be in those activities.
Man, that'd be
Throwing-
awesome.
throwing
Are we going to this? Are we going to the Super Bowl?
It's in Tampa.
It's never going to be this close again.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday.
It's certainly not going to be
I'm
here.
just saying, so we can start preparing. We got people who like us.
We don't even know when it is.
If we have Lot J, then maybe the Super Bowl follows.
We'll be in Lot J.
Yeah. Well,
just play the whole game.
We got to take our break.
Yeah.
We'll continue this conversation on the other side.
What's the deal with the show? Around town, around the world. Take 1010XL with you wherever you go. Everyone can hear. Download our free app for Apple and Android devices. Search 1010XL where you get your apps.
All lovers are with approved credit and not a conjunction. See dealer for complete details. Ram Power Days.
We're going to tailgate in style all month long. Bring yourself in for a really fun test drive in a new Ram truck, and we'll supply the tailgate at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Arlington. Right now, drive home a new Ram and save up to $14,000 off MSRP. Get a new Ram Bighorn and pay as little as $339 a month. Take advantage of 0% financing and make no payments for 90 days. They're all on sale, and prices have never been better. Drive a new Dodge Challenger or Journey and save up to $5,000. Get up to $6,000 off Charger. See our inventory at #1cjd.com. Don't pass or punt. Make a dash for 9600 Atlantic Boulevard and save a ton of cash. It's a tailgate party of savings at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Arlington, 9600 Atlantic Boulevard, across from the Regency Square Mall.
Individual rates, coverage offerings, and savings may vary, subject to terms and conditions. Not available in all areas. If you're a small business owner, you're probably looking for ways to stretch your dollar these days. So saving up to 30% on workers' comp insurance could mean more now than ever. That's why you owe it to yourself to check out your rate with Pi Insurance. With Pi, it's easy to find out if you're leaving money on the table. Just get an online quote in 3 minutes on your computer or smartphone. Simply go to trypi.com and see if you're overpaying for workers' comp. Pi Insurance was created exclusively for small businesses. Built to make workers' comp work for you. With a simple online experience and trusted service, Pi is rated excellent on Trustpilot by customers who say they make getting insurance as easy as pie. What are you waiting for? Find out today if you could save up to 30% for your workers' comp insurance. Ask your insurance agent for Pi Insurance or get a quote in 3 minutes at trypi.com. That's TRYPIE.com.
Everyone here knows Diamonds Direct is the place to go for the best diamonds at the best prices. But did you know that savvy buyers from as far away as Atlanta, Tampa, Orlando, and other cities now come here to Jacksonville to buy their diamonds? These high-end shoppers have discovered that Diamonds Direct has one of America's best selection of large, rare diamonds, from 3 carats to 10 carats, all certified by the GIA, the most reputable and most trusted gem lab in the world. Because of Diamonds Direct's international connections and tremendous buying power, we're one of only a handful of jewelry stores in the U.S. that carries a large selection of rare GIA diamonds. In fact, Diamonds Direct's multi-million-dollar selection includes a stunning array of high-end Riviera necklaces, 20-carat tennis bracelets, and an extraordinary collection of rare precious gemstones, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and even the really hard-to-find fancy yellow diamonds. Come see why Diamonds Direct right here in Jacksonville is the destination for high-end shoppers all over America. Extraordinary selection, impeccable quality, and unmatched value. Diamonds Direct, off Town Center Parkway next to the Hyatt.
Get local wealth and finance advice from someone who's navigating the markets every day. Financial and tax planning, stock market trends, small business, and more. Navigating turbulent markets with Chris Rochelle. Saturday morning at 11 on 1010XL.
Do you have clicking, popping, swelling, or pain in your knee or shoulder? This can be due to arthritic changes in your joint. Over time, you have wear and tear of your cartilage. I'm Dr. George Bari, and here at Bari Orthopedics, we have numerous ways to treat your arthritis, such as regenerative medicine, including PRP and joint replacements with CT guidance for accuracy down to the millimeter. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, call us for an appointment today or log on to bariorthopedics.com.
Find out more at bariorthopedics.com. That's BAHRI orthopedics.com.
When you owe the IRS and can't pay, call J. David Tax Law, a firm right here in Jacksonville, for affordable IRS tax representation. J. David Tax Law can stop any IRS collection action and protect you from financial devastation. Call J. David Tax Law for a no-cost consultation at 507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Or visit jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
Lauren Brooks here. If you're not making fresh seafood at home, then here's a few reasons why you should be. 1, there are countless health benefits. 2, it's much less expensive to prepare at home. 3, it's easier to cook seafood than you think. If you want the best quality seafood, go to Fisherman's Dock. They'll even tell you how to prepare and cook each selection.
Fisherman's Dock, Fisherman's Dock, where seafood lovers shop. Fisherman's Dock, Fisherman's Dock, the ultimate seafood shop.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
I tell you the difference between me and them. They trying to get their wands and trying to get them hands. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million.
You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Did he answer me?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Yeah, I said 3 minutes.
Oh,
I was just guessing.
what were we talking about that we said? Oh, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, you think they even have media at the Super Bowl like that?
I don't really want to go for that. I want to go for us like to have for the content and for the experience. It's in Tampa.
Dude, they're going to be flying down primo. Like, if you go to Montinas in those clubs already, it's already top of the line. But, like, for the Super Bowl, it's going to be top of the line.
Definitely
Odyssey's right across the street.
Yeah, this is definitely helping my case of being able to go to the
Definitely
Super Bowl
wasn't
right now.
talking about adult chicken wings. I
Don't
was
tell
talking
her.
about cigars. I was talking about trying to get some really good interviews. The people that you know.
Do
like the
you
people that I
think,
know,
though,
we
that
can't get
people will
stuff.
be coming down for the Super Bowl like that?
Yes. Because we're one of the only
Monday-
free
listen,
states left.
Monday through Thursday is the only days I want. I really don't care about the other days.
Yeah. The
Like,
game,
nobody
who
goes to the
cares?
game. Everybody's going Friday.
The lodging's probably going to be cheaper this year than
Yeah.
most Super Bowls. But
Oh, my
I got
buddies
places
live
to
there.
stay.
We can
Yeah,
crash with my
timeshare, we
buddies.
can get a whole bunch of other stuff. that
Well,
we
let's
want.
do it. Who wants to sponsor us?
That's what I'm saying. Like if we work now, we tell people the vision.
Alkaline.
We make sure they stay on board.
No, we need
I'd say-
additional sponsors.
Yeah,
the
put
way
that.
this
Yeah,
works,
I got that. But we could put that into the because all right. So hear me out.
Okay.
There are ABCs there.
It's true.
We could do a show at each.
We could do a show at each one of those.
Problem solved.
Or we could pull out, or we could just make sure we have our bottles so that when people come, they can partake. We can't, but they can.
Why can't we?
I like a good Merlot every once in a while.
We have we're getting the
Can't
station
we get
cup.
Leon
We're getting
Cersei Cigar Company to sponsor us?
we're getting the station cups.
They're
Remember?
doing their own on location.
Yeah, so but ours would be so badass. Like we gotta do that stuff. Take advantage of our stuff
I'm with
so
you.
we can do it
A
unlike anybody else.
nighttime Super Bowl show would be pretty.
Oh,
With
it'd be
former
so
players and everybody just to say whatever you want to say.
I wanna do
What
it-
could go wrong?
I want to do it at the Hard Rock though.
I don't know. That costs a lot more, but we can figure it out. That's probably where Media Row is gonna be anyway.
What about your boy that's got the casino connections? Stevie?
Oh yeah. Okay, I can hit
We
him
got
up.
plenty of time. We can line this up. I like it.
Seabest should sponsor that, Steve. Come on.
Yeah, let's make this
Steve,
happen.
come on.
Yeah, we'll put you
Quit
down for a
being a
couple
loser.
racks.
Don't be a loser.
We got to go. We'll be back tomorrow night at our normal time, whatever that is, 8 o'clock, 8 to 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Thursday night, we'll see you guys then. Have a great evening.